real life makeup problems. I just buy makeup. I just can't stop buying makeup. I need someone to help me. Please help me. I don't want to buy any more makeup. What's going on, Slay Bays? It's your girl Ashley and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be doing a massive, extremely massive beauty haul. Now, this is gonna be a little bit overwhelming because I went to 5 different stores: CVS, ULTA, Walmart, Target, and Walgreens. So many different stores. I mean, can y'all see in this bag? Like, it is literally overflowing with brand new drugstore affordable products. Like, it's a situation. I'm really hoping that you guys enjoy today's haul, and if you guys want to see anything in particular, any reviews, any tutorials using this or that, let me know down below in the comments. And also subscribe to my channel, give this video a big old thumbs up, and click that bell so that you guys are notified anytime I upload, which is every Tuesday and Thursday, 2 times a week, every single week. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the haul. I'm not even gonna lie, looking through my bag, I'm a little overwhelmed because I have no idea where I want to start. But I'm gonna first start off with some of the e.l.f. palettes I picked up. I picked up 3 e.l.f. palettes from Target. Now, you guys did see me use this in my very first video of the year. This is the new Classics palette. Now, I love the neutral tones within this palette. As I said in that video, I do really love the formula within these palettes. Now, it is to my knowledge that these aren't like new for 2019. These did launch in 2018, but they recently came into Target stores, so you can actually go into Target and pick these up. So if you're strolling and patrolling the beauty aisles, you can definitely find these. Now, these do retail for $14, which is fairly inexpensive. So I also picked up the 18 Hit Wonders, which has mixture of warm tones and also colorful shades right here. I have not yet tried this, but I'm really excited to give it a whirl. And then I picked up Opposites Attract. Again, some pops of color, some purples, some neutrals, right up my alley. So let me know if you guys want me to use any of these shadow palettes in any upcoming videos. I also picked up some brow pencils from e.l.f. Now, these are the mechanical brow pencils. I picked up deep brown, and I also picked up neutral brown. Not entirely sure if these are like new, but they are new to me, so I definitely wanted to try them out and pick them up. Picked up 2 different shades because I have no idea which shade would actually match my brows. Also from e.l.f., I picked up 2 skincare products. Now, the first one is this one. This is the Pore Refining Peel Off Mask with charcoal, witch hazel, and lavender. Now, what I thought was really cool about this is that it is essentially more like a shimmering black glitter mask. It's gonna go from shiny black to matte black once it's completely dry, and then you just kind of peel it off. And the reason I know that is because I have tried it already. I was honestly just too excited to wait. And on the back, it says the shimmering black peel off mask strips away impurities and dead skin to reduce the appearance of enlarged pores. And I'm all about that. So got this baby. And then I also picked up the Hello Hydration face cream with hyaluronic acid and peptide complex. My skin has been so dry. Like, literally, Florida weather is giving me anxiety. This is the coldest winter we've had in so long, so I needed something that was going to hydrate my skin, and I picked up this just because I saw that it was new and I wanted to try out something different from e.l.f. So got this bad boy. And then from Violet Voss, I didn't even know they sold Violet Voss in Target. I picked up these lashes, which are faux mink lashes in the style Just Slayin'. I have not tried them out yet, but I will use them in some upcoming videos to let you guys know my thoughts. After looking in my bag, I noticed that I picked up a lot of sponges. So I picked up 2 Real Technique sponges. I have the duo pack right here, and then I have the really big one, which has a new look to it. It is more of like a softer kind of like salmon color, and I think it's super cute. This one is meant for the body, but I saw Nikki Tutorials actually use it on her face, and I was like, yo, face. I got a big ass face, so I wanted to use this on my face as well. So I picked this up. They were buy one get one half off at Walgreens. And then over on the Ulta Beauty website, I ordered the Total Face Sponge. You can use it wet or dry by e.l.f. And I thought the shape was really cool, and I wanted to again test out a new sponge. So sticking with some products that I picked up from the Ulta Beauty website, I also picked up the brand new 16-hour Camo Concealer by e.l.f. A lot of you guys were actually leaving comments on some of my previous videos that you guys wanted me to pick this up and try it out. Honestly, I'm very excited for this because it looks like it is going to have a very big wand, very much comparable to Tarte Shape Tape, and I picked mine up in the shade Light Beige. I just want to give it a little bit of a swatch, and oh my god, do you see how big that wand is? Girl, friend. I am so excited. Ooh, this is actually a very thick concealer and is really, really creamy. So you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned to see how I feel about this guy right here. I also saw that Physicians Formula dropped some new eyeshadow palettes over on the Ulta Beauty website. Now, I did see the collaboration with Casey Holmes. However, it was completely sold out on the Ulta Beauty website, so I wasn't able to get my hands on that collaboration. But if you guys still want me to try it out and test it out, let me know down below in the comments, and I will be happy to pick it up over on the Physicians Formula website. But nonetheless, they did drop some new products. They had skincare and some eyeshadows. I was more so interested in the eyeshadows, so I did pick up 2 of the eyeshadow palettes. This right here is the Butter Eyeshadow Palette in the shade Tropical Days. Look how stunning the color story within this palette is. Mine actually came broken, which is why you kind of see it broke up right there. I try to clean it to the best of my ability, but I love the way the shadows smell. They smell just like the bronzer, and the color story within this palette is really, really pretty. I also picked up a second one. This one is called Sultry Nights, and I think I'm most excited for this one just because of that hunter green right there, also the gold and the bronze. I actually want to do a few swatches just so that way you guys can kind of get a feel for the formula. Do you guys see that? Do you see the pigmentation? Like, look at this green right here. So beautiful, foiled, creamy. I cannot wait to put these on my eyes and blend them out and see how they perform and things like that. So far to touch, they are really, really, really beautiful. So good job, Physicians Formula. Makeup Revolution came out with a bunch of things over on Ulta's website as well, and I try not to go too crazy. Normally I'm like, I need that color, that color, that color. I need all the colors of like the same product, but I kept my cool and I only picked up items that I thought I would like actually use in videos. So first and foremost, I picked up this. This is the Glow Revolution Prime Set and Glow. It does say that you're supposed to shake it very well before use. It is essentially an illuminating face and body spray. Can we just talk about how big this is? Like, in comparison to like a Fix Plus or something like that, this is so huge. I was so shocked when I took it out of the box when it came in the mail today. I was like, girl, hold up. What is this? You know? So anyways, I also picked up the Star Primer. This is a water gel primer right here by Makeup Revolution. They also came out with a new eyelid primer, and this is the Prime and Lock Long Wearing Eyeshadow Primer. I actually want to open this up so that way I can kind of see the applicator. That is pretty big. The formula isn't as thick as a concealer. It definitely feels a lot thinner in consistency, if I do say so myself, but it is more so like a beige color, so I feel like it is going to really mute out the eyes and act as a really nice base for shadows to lay on top of, but again, we will see. They also came out with a brand new under eye powder. This is called the Bake and Blot, and I picked mine up in the shade Banana Light. They also have Banana, but I felt like Banana Light would match me a lot better because sometimes I feel like my skin is a little bit too fair for a very yellow banana shade. So this is what I'm going to be testing out directly underneath my eyes to essentially brighten. I also have a new highlighting palette. This right here is called the Reloaded Luster Lights Warm. So it is just essentially a highlighter palette with 4 different shades. And last but not least, I picked up the Cut Crease Canvas Full Coverage Eyeshadow Base. This is one of the main reasons I went over onto the Ulta Beauty website in the first place. So many of you guys were telling me to pick this up because you guys know I am all about my cut crease look. So I was like, hold up, like a cut crease product, like I need to try it out. We need to see how it performs. So I picked mine up in the shade Fair just because I didn't want to get white. I also didn't want to get something that was too dark. Essentially whenever I cut my crease, I do use more so a lighter concealer. So this is very comparable to what I already use, and I'm actually just gonna take it out. I don't know about this, you guys. I feel like a lot of product kind of comes out on the brush, but I do feel like the formula is pretty thick in consistency. So that's what the formula looks like. This is what the brush looks like right here. So we'll see. I'll definitely use it in a video and let you guys know my first initial thoughts when putting it on my eye. So stay tuned. Revlon came out with some new stuff for 2019 as well. Now, I was most excited for their actual eyeshadow palette, so I have 3 of them right here. I have this one, which is the blue and teal palette. We have the magenta palette with like purple, very mauvey colors, and then we have the very brick Sienna's very warm toned palette. Now, I have not swatched any of these palettes. I really wanted to sit down and swatch them on camera with you guys. So the palette I'm going to be swatching is 910 because this is the one I'm most excited for. So I'm going to swatch the blue right here, and okay, all right, I see you, Revlon. We also have like this icy blue. We have this very, very poppy blue. So far, the pigmentation upon swatching it seems to be very, very good. Can't really judge the formula until I put it on my eyes, but nonetheless, I think the colors within this palette are really, really beautiful. Another product I picked up from Revlon is this one right here. Now, this is the Color Stay Brow Creator. It's a micro pencil powder and brush. Now, I have mine in the shade dark brown. Not entirely sure if this is going to be any different than some of the other brow products they launched in the past, but I'm definitely going to test it out and see how it goes. I saw that it was new, so I was like, just throw it in the bag. Maybelline did come out with some new things, and I did pick up a few different items. So first and foremost, I have this. This is the Tattoo Studio Bold Brown Eyeliner. I also picked this up in Deep Onyx, and I do really love the formula. I decided to get black, which I've already used, and I also decided to get the brown because I feel like those are liners that I use most often, especially when I'm doing smoky eyes and things like that. Maybelline also came out with the matte bar, which is filled with a bunch of different matte shadows that you can use in your crease, in your outer V. You can use them on your brow bone, your lid, whatever it is that you want. And one of the main reasons I picked this up is because I really wanted to use it in conjunction with some of the other shadow palettes, like the City Mini palettes that I already own from Maybelline. So that's why I got this baby. Moving on, L'Oreal also dropped some fire, some heat, and you guys have been on my ass about this launch right here. And I'm talking about the brand new foundation that they came out with. I picked mine up at Walmart in case you guys were interested. Now, this right here is the brand new L'Oreal 24-hour fresh wear infallible foundation. I have two shades. Again, I have 455 natural buff, and I also have 460 golden beige. No idea why I picked up golden. We all know your girl is not golden, but we will see, we will try it, we will test it out, and I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts in a full wear test video. In addition to that, I also picked up their brand new full wear concealer. I actually had to pick this up over on Amazon because I could not find it in store at all. Like, I couldn't find it anywhere, so I ordered the shade Vanilla, and everybody has been hyping up this concealer to be very much dupable to Tarte Shape Tape. I am going to swatch it on the back of my hand. This right here is shade Vanilla. It is pretty light, but a lot of the other shades were sold out, and I wanted to give it a whirl on my channel. It is very much a thicker concealer. I do feel like just by the touch, it does feel very comparable to Tarte Shape Tape, but I definitely want to put them both on side by side to let you guys know if in fact it is a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape. L'Oreal did come out with some new lip colors, and I picked up two of them. Now, I did pick up that pinky nude that you guys always see me wear on my channel, which is this one right here. It is so extremely beautiful. This one is called Eye Empower. And then I also wanted to pick up one that was like slightly darker, but not like too dark. And this one is called Eye Explore, and it definitely is more so of a brownie nude, which is really pretty. So I actually forgot to show this to you guys when I showed you guys the butter eyeshadows from Physicians Formula, but this is pretty much a lip butter from Physicians Formula in the shade Soaking Up the Sun. I'm going to throw a swatch on the screen, but pretty much the formula is extremely sheer. It very much is a lip butter. So this is something that you can kind of put on your lips when you want to add like slight color and a little bit of hydration. I will say it is extremely buttery and creamy on the lips. I really love the shade I chose. I feel like it's like your lips, but better. Covergirl did launch an active line, which is super exciting because one of the biggest promises I made to myself during 2019 was that I really wanted to get active and work out. So I figured, I'm like, you know what, Covergirl, active, makeup, like makeup and one thing like I hate doing, like why not get it, test it out, and let you guys know my thoughts. So I will be doing that in a future video to come. So Covergirl did come out with the Outlast Active Cooling Setting Mist right here. And then I also have a mascara, which is the Lash Blast Active Mascara. It says it's going to give you a 24-hour volume boost. It's sweat resistant, smudge resistant, and it is extreme black. We also have the Get In Line Maybelline Active, which again, 24 hours sweat proof and waterproof. Holler, like this stuff needs to be tested. Like we need to test it so that way y'all know if it actually works. And lastly, they did come out with the Outlast Active 24-hour foundation and sunscreen. I picked mine up in the shade 825 Buff Beige, and I'm excited to give it a whirl, give it a go, and let y'all know my thoughts. Let me know if you guys would even like a video like that. Like, do you guys want to see me working out with these products and showing you my results? So we're finally getting down to the wire. The last and final brand I want to share and talk to you guys about is Wet n Wild. Now, speaking of CoverGirl Active, Wet n Wild actually came out with an active line as well. The first product I want to share with you are actually a face mask, so it's skincare. So I have this. This is the Tone It Up Brightening Glitter Mask. And I did try this out, and it takes like a little bit for this mask to dry down before you're able to peel it off. I've actually been seeing a lot of brands put like chunky glitter in masks like this. I want to say Glam Glow was the first brand I ever saw to do it, and now the drugstores are actually doing it as well. So I think it's cool in a way, but I'm not entirely sure what the big benefit of having chunky glitter in your face mask is. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. In addition to the Tone It Up mask, I also picked up the Detox mask, which is a purifying glitter mask as well. Pretty much same concept. You put it all over your face and you're able to peel it off. Honestly, I feel like these are just super fun and cool, which is why I decided to pick these up. Moving on to the fun stuff, Wet n Wild did come out with the Pump Makeup Locker. Now, pretty much this is a 3-in-1 BB cream, highlighter, and corrector. So if you look at the packaging right here, at the very top, we have a highlighter, and then we also have a corrector. So you are just going to pop this open. It comes with a little mirror right there, corrector, highlighter, and then you're just gonna screw off the cap. Woo! I was not expecting that at all. Almost like flip this all over, but you open the cap and then you have your BB cream inside, and it does have a little applicator very similar to the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation, where it kind of has like that spatula that you put all over your face. Now, I feel like this is very convenient if you are in fact into wearing makeup when you work out, if that makes any sense, but I have not yet tried this. I did pick mine up in the shade Light Medium. I picked up all of these Wet n Wild pigments at CVS as well, and let me just say I am obsessed with the formula of these pigments by Wet n Wild. They are extremely beautiful, very iridescent, very blinding, foiled, like everything that you would want in a pigment for an extremely affordable price. I want to say they were like $3. So I picked up all 3 shades. The first one I have is Carol, which is a really beautiful light golden color. I also have Jolly, which I'm wearing on my eyes right now. It definitely is more of like a bronzy gold. Then I have this one called Mary, which is a very bright white that you can pop in your very inner corner. And lastly, we have Noelle, which is more so a rose gold shade. I am literally so impressed with the formula and pigmentation of these actual pigments. I did use them in a tutorial, and I just really love the way that they performed on the eyes. The only thing I will say is that you have to be careful how you actually apply these. So I definitely recommend applying them over top of a sticky base or with a little bit of Fix Plus, simply because Fix Plus does have glycerin in it, so it allows the pigment to really stick to the eyelid. If you don't do any of those 2 steps, the pigment will actually kind of like trickle down onto your eyelashes, and it's not a good look. So if you use any of those 2 like tips or tricks, you will not have an issue with these whatsoever. In addition to pigments, Wet n Wild did come out with some jumbo sticks. Now, these are pretty much labeled as multi-sticks on the actual product, and if I had to compare these to anything, I would compare them to like nude sticks or the like NYX Super White Jumbo Pencils, except these are not white. But I picked up a few different shades just because I feel like these are going to be really awesome, like all over like shadow sticks as a base. So the first shade I picked up is this one right here. It's called Royal Scam. The next one is called Chocolate Cheat Day. I picked up a blue one called Blue La La. And lastly, I have this one called Burning Bridges. All in all, I will definitely say that the formula is very creamy upon application. You can blend them out very nicely, so you can use it all over the lid to really enhance the pigment of certain eyeshadows. You can use the brown for an all over smoky eye. You can literally just blend this all over the eye without even putting on any eyeshadow. It's really all dependent on what you want to do. But again, the formula formula is really nice, and I think that this is a nice addition to the Wet n Wild line. Wet n Wild did come out with some brand new lip colors called Perfect Pout, and I picked up 3 shades. One of the other shades I used in a video, so I don't have it in front of me, but the first shade that I have to swatch for you is called Power Outage, which is a really beautiful deep blue shade. It's kind of like a blue gray, and I thought that this would be really pretty to create some more dramatic looks over on Instagram, because sometimes I tend to kind of stick to what I know, and in 2019 I really want to kind of step outside of the box. So as you can see, that is extremely pigmented and creamy. And then the last shade I picked up is a really fun color called First Place Winner, and this is essentially a gold. I will definitely say the gold color is extremely foiled and beautiful. This will look amazing on its own or top directly over top of that blue for an added pop. Girl, Wet n Wild is killing it. Killing it. I also picked up the Photo Focus Hydrating Balm Stick by Wet n Wild. Now, I've never tried anything like this, so I'm not entirely sure what to expect, but I will definitely let you guys know how I feel about it. And last but most certainly not least, I picked up the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Makeup Remover Stick, and you guys are actually going to see me use this in a video coming very soon, where I put on a full face of makeup and then I use this to take off my entire face. So stay tuned for that. And that is pretty much it, you guys. That concludes my huge beauty haul from CVS, Walgreens, Target, Ulta, and Walmart. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Also, let me know what other products you guys want me to pick up, or what products you guys want to see up close and personal in some videos to come. If you guys have any recommendations as to high-end products you guys want me to pick up that are new for 2019, also let me know, because I know a lot of you guys want to see me use higher end beauty products, and I am not opposed to doing that. So just let me know down below in the comments, so that way I know what to snag, I know what to grab, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you guys press that subscribe button, and also click that bell so that you guys are notified every time I upload, which is every Tuesday and Thursday. If you guys want to be featured in my next video, make sure you guys click that bell and leave me a comment down below with the hashtag SlayBae, so that way you guys can be shouted out and featured in my next video. And until next time, I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces. Snap, you guys made it to the very outro of the outro. Congratulations. Okay, anyways, I'm really hoping you guys enjoyed the video. Honestly, I picked up a lot of stuff. I have a lot of regret, like deep regret, but you know what, it's gonna be worth it, because hot fire coming your way. Speaking of hot fire, check out this video and also this video if you guys haven't already. Also, click my face right up here to subscribe and join the fam bam. I love y'all, and I will talk to you very soon. Mwah.